Hi. Today we're going to have a go at a request by somebody who asked me to have a go at working out Jet Silver and the Dolls from Venus. This is an amazing piece, actually. It's not actually one of my favourite pieces by Bebop Deluxe, but actually inside of it is the genesis of what is to come. There are lots of pieces inside of this which crop up in other pieces. So what we're going to do today is we're going to have a look at the construction of it and show you how it works. It's in the key of D, as usual, for one of Bill's pieces. And we're going to play along to it, and then I'll show you how it works, piece by piece. Okay? Let's start with the opening, which just starts on a straightforward D chord. Let's go. Okay, the opening part is really simple. I've taken the effects off so you can hear the actual chords and the notes which will come along as well. The opening part is just simply I think a D, A, G, A type arrangement. And that's the solo over the top, and I'll show you the solo in a second. And that's the beginning of it, and then it just goes simply into, for the verse, it goes into a simple, I think it's a sort of D power chord here, which is just simply, 5, 7, and 7 on the 5th, 4th, and 3rd strings. And then it's a strange thing, which is actually an F to put into this. So. And then the run-up is it's just B flat, B, and then C. 1, 1, 2, and 3 on the A string. Back into that, and back into the D chord. Back into the verse. And then there's this kind of interlude, which is very classical in the sort of prog rock age of the 1970s, which is this sort of descending line from C down to B flat. And it goes. It's just basically the opposite of what you heard before. It's just a C on the 3rd fret on the 5th string, C, 2nd fret, and then 1st fret. And then there's this sort of funny little thing, which is played by the bass actually, but I like playing it, which is this. You play it there. It's A, G, F sharp, and then down to an E. It's probably a A7 type chord really underneath it. But it's just 7th fret, 3rd, 4th string, and then 5th, and then 4th. Here on the 6th string it would be 5th, 3rd, 2nd. And then we go into the chorus. it's a nice, neat little piece, this, in the chorus. Again, take the effects off so you can actually hear what's going underneath. It's simply a kind of C, D sort of descending bass line, really. So really it just goes C, D, but the way he does it, and there's many, I've tried this many different ways, okay, and I'll show you how I did it just then, and then a couple of variations. But the first chord is D, F sharp, A. So it's D, D, fifth string, fifth fret, fourth string, fourth fret, and you get the A there on the seventh fret of the fourth if you want to. So you can do it like this, which is an open D, the fourth, the F sharp taken on the fourth string, fourth fret there, and then the A taken there on the G string, second fret, third string, second fret. I kind of like that personally. And then it moves down to the next figure, which is C, which is C, which is third string, fifth fret, E, fourth string, second fret, and the A you can bar with your finger there to get on the second fret, third string. And at the end of that you kind of release and you go into that G. To the next chord, which arguably is a G with a B bass, but it's just basically second string, fifth string, second fret, and it's the D and the G. And you ring, you finish on that D. And then a B flat chord, which is taken with, or a B flat triad really, which is taken with the fifth string, first fret, the F, which is the fourth string, third fret, and the B flat, which is the third string, third fret. Yeah. And then you finish on a D, and that allows you to get to the A7 chord, but it's got a C sharp bass, which is here, which is the fourth string on the fifth fret. And it's got a funny little Bill Nelson lyrical figure inside of this. So it goes C sharp, open G, C sharp on the second fret on the second string, and then the A, which is the second fret on the third string. So it's, I think it's that anyway. It's basically an A7 chord, right? But with a C sharp bass. So it goes. Yeah? And that is the chorus. There is then a little interlude after that, which is simply a D, A, G, A. It sort of mirrors the introduction chords, but I sort of like playing it sort of here. It's quite nice. I mean, he plays it on acoustic guitar, but it's however you want to play it. I mean, I'll use that kind of D minor seventh shape here, which is 1 and 2, first fret, on 1 and 2, and then the would be in a D minor 7, but you just kind of slip it up here. That's a second fret on the third string. Slip it up here, and you get a nice D chord on the 10th fret. Keep the same shape, and come down to the 5th fret, and then you get the A. Come down again to the 3rd fret, you get the G, and you can go back up if you want to get the A again, like that. whether that's the original, but I like it. So I thought I'd show you that one. And that's pretty much the song. But we'll keep on going, and we'll hear. I'll talk about a little bit about the introduction and the solo as well in a second. Okay, now we're going to have a look at the solo, which goes with the introduction. I'm going to use the middle version of it, the middle section version of it, so it's very simple. Won't be note for note, but you get the idea of the form of it. So let's have a go, see what it sounds like. So that's roughly what it is, and it starts on the 14th fret, first string, F sharp down to the E on the 12th, and then it's D to A on the first second strings on the 10th fret, and then G sharp to G trill on the 7th and 8th fret of the second string. Put that together. And there's a kind of finishing bit here, which is played F sharp, E to D. Something like that. So it's just basically playing around with the D chord on the 7th, 5th, 7th, and 9th frets. Might be an ending, for instance, that he would use there. Yep, and that's kind of the solo that goes over the beginning.